I know that you have a new program, and that's one of the major reasons that we're visiting today. Is you do a lot of work in addition to the Olympic and professional athletes. You do a lot of work with area high school athletes, and you have developed this new program that is specifically focused on preventing injuries among high school athletes. So would you tell us a little bit about it?
Correct. There's a big problem out there today. A lot of high school athletes are getting injured for the wrong reasons. Overuse, repetitive injuries. And what we're finding is that there's a large focus on the female athlete also. 1 in 10 college female athletes are having a knee injury, and all this is from non-contact stuff. 1 in 100 high school athletes are getting injured, knee injuries. And there are about 3.5 million high school students injured each year, basically.
When you say non-contact injury, explain that a little bit, exactly what that means.
That's basically from the running, the cutting, the twisting motion, anything basically where they're by themselves and no one's colliding with them or causing the injury. It's a plant and twist for the knee injury, for example.
So you have a program now specifically that deals with preventing these non-contact injuries.
It's not necessarily preventing it. It was designed to help detect if someone is predisposed to getting injured. Okay, you can never prevent anything, but we can see if someone is at risk for potentially having this injury.
Okay, so how do you do that? So a young athlete comes to you.
Yeah, basically.
Where do you start? What do you do?
Well, every high school athlete has to get a physical. Checks your eyes, nose, ears, throat, but it doesn't tell you anything about how the athlete is structurally. Muscle tightness, range of motion, flexibility, all that kind of stuff. So what we're doing is a biomechanical sports exam. And we have multiple different sections to help determine where this athlete is. For example, the main premise is what's called a functional movement screen. Now, I'm a certified specialist in this screen, and what it is we're checking 7 different basic motions, from a lunge to push-up, hurdle tests, different basic tests like that. And what we're doing is incorporating video analysis with it also. Now we're scoring the athlete on this, and it goes between 0 and 21. If someone scores about a 15 or 14 or lower, they're at risk for having a serious non-contact injury. For example, the Atlanta Falcons did a brief study on the football players. And they found that the guys who scored 14 or below, their chance of the serious injury went from 15% all the way up to 50%. Well, that's a big difference, basically. And so once you find out that someone is potentially at risk, then we incorporate certain exercises, not strengthening exercises. We're working on neuromuscular pathways, seeing how the upper body and the lower body are communicating with each other, and we tweak them a little to help enhance their performance. So that's one of the portions of it. We're also incorporating some gait analysis where they walk across a mat and it measures how much pressure is on the heel, midfoot, and toe while they're walking. From that, we're able to determine you got too much stress or weight in the front portion or in the heel of the foot. And then if needed, we could also get a sport-specific orthotic that's custom for them and their sport. So if you have a runner, it's going to be a little lighter. But if you have a football player, a tennis player, a soccer player, it's going to give the lateral support to help decrease that risk of twisting your ankle or getting that knee injury. You're going to be more stable and have more balance and control.
So someone who wants to have this biomechanical sports exam, they can have that exam at your office?
Yeah, what we're doing is we're working with some of the high schools where we're going to go out and do a portion of the exam on site at the high schools, but then for the full exam they need to come to the office because we're also incorporating other stuff into the exams.